Yeah, when you're looking for the right real estate agent to help you buy or sell, you want an expert in every aspect of the business. That's where agent, broker, attorney, and mortgage broker Michael Gaddis comes into play. Michael, thank you so much for coming in this morning. We do appreciate it.
Well, thank you for having me.
We're talking about loan modifications this morning, speaking of lowering bills. Now, I know this can be so incredibly frustrating for the average homeowner who is trying to work with a bank and able to work out some sort of deal. Are people still continuing to go through this mess?
They are. I think besides health and family, I think a person's home is one of the most important things to them. So the amount of stress that these people are under is just, it's almost unimaginable.
The stress that a loan modification can create. Why are people continually getting denied when they're trying to work with the bank?
Well, there's lots of reasons why someone might get denied. One, they might not be presenting their financial package correctly. They might be, the underwriter at the bank might be doing some things wrong. They might be failing for net present value reasons. So there's numerous reasons why a person might fail a loan modification application.
They might be getting denied time after time after time. Now that's where you come into play here. I know that we were just chatting during the commercial break. You said that you have saved so many houses and kept people inside their houses with their families.
Oh, I have. And I think what happens is a lot of people are frustrated because getting a loan modification a lot of times is like putting a square peg into a round hole. And a lot of times people don't know how to communicate with the banks. So they think they're doing the right thing over and over and over and over again, but they're not. So it takes someone like myself who has the skill set of a mortgage broker, an attorney, and a real estate broker. All three of those skill sets really help me help homeowners.
Because you say you speak the language of the bank and you understand their computer systems. The average Joe, we don't, right?
Well, that's right. And of the three skill sets of being an attorney, a mortgage broker, and a real estate broker, probably the one that helps me the most in communicating with the banks is the mortgage broker. Being able to, as you say, speak their own language and communicate with them in terms of underwriting and things like that really helps me and gives me an edge.
I'm looking at your website right now. We're kind of taking a live look as we scroll down the screen here. Talk about your website just for a moment, because if people are just desperate for information, they have tried numerous times to get a loan modification, it's just not working. Can they find some information right there?
Oh, absolutely. My website is chock full of information. There's also tabs for which will display a lot of the approved trials and modifications that I personally have helped homeowners receive there.
And the website address is right there on the screen in case folks at home would just like to take a quick look at that. Please do so.
Yeah, and it's quite a long list. You scroll down, you'll see lots and lots of them.
Yeah, I have heard from my friends who have tried to go through the loan modification process. They've been in a loan that they just didn't feel was the right one for them. They simply could not afford their house payment anymore. The first thing I always hear is, it's the bank's fault. What do you think when you hear that?
Well, that seems to be everyone's, claim whenever they call me. I mean, most of the people who call me have already tried numerous times to modify their house. They've either used other attorneys, nonprofit agencies, they've gone directly to the bank themselves. But the reality is, a lot of times they just don't understand what the policies and procedures of the bank are. And they're trying to put, as I said, a square peg into a round hole. They're giving them documents and the bank's saying they're not receiving them. And there are sometimes small little things which can fix that problem.
Do you have any success stories of people that you've worked with along the way that they thought that they had absolutely no chance of being able to stay inside their home and you were able to fix that for them?
Oh, absolutely, all the time. I have one that I modified recently. He was 75 months late. He had tried and tried.
75 months late? 75
months late. That's my record. 75 months late. And he had tried and tried and tried. He had gone to nonprofit agencies. He had gone to NACA. He had gone to, the Department of Justice. He had gone everywhere. He had filed bankruptcy. He had done everything. He was on the verge of giving up when he came across my website. He read through it, called me for a free consultation. We talked about it. And I thought I identified the problems. And he got a modification. He got a really good one, too.
75 months late. I have never heard of somebody being that late and still being able to stay in their home. Michael Gaddis, thank you so much for coming in. If you would like to get in touch with him and you didn't have a chance to jot down the website, which is still at the bottom of your screen, go to our website, sandiego6.com, click on San Diego Living, and all of the information to get in touch with Michael Gaddis is right there.